Hey guys, your girl SeekretD. We're going to drive and chat. And we're going to talk about unrealistic expectations. I haven't made one of these videos in a while. I'm trying to move my hand because my nails is busted. But I'm going to do my nails tonight, maybe. But I haven't done one of these videos in a while. But this video is going to be like the opposite. Hold on. I had to burp, okay? And it was not cute. And I feel like only people who know me in real life should hear me burp, okay? Because that is not it. Anyways, this video is going to be a little bit different because the unrealistic expectations that I'm going to be discussing are literally things that people already accept, right? So generally speaking, the unrealistic expectations that I have spoken about in the past and situations I have spoken about in the past were things that people expect when dating, right? As in, I don't really know this person, this man or woman, but this is what I expect them to do. And that was either when dating or in a relationship or just random things from social media videos. You know, dates they expect to go on, the money they expect to get spent, the sex they expect to have, all types of shit. Babysitters being paid for, all these things. Y'all can go back and look at the unrealistic expectations videos. Anyway, case in point, I was watching Kendra G. I have not been able to watch Kendra G live in mad long because I've been busy, I've been tired, I've been keeping crazy hours. And so I haven't been able to log on when she's live. I used to catch it all the time. Now I barely catch it, so I just catch it on the repeat. Anyway, this lady writes in, she's 50 years old. She's in a long distance relationship now with this man, she says, since 2020. She hasn't physically seen this man in about a year and a half. She's admitted that last August, she had sex with her baby daddy. And she said she knows for sure that he had sex with other women. A woman, multiple, she's not sure, but she said that's her man. And she called the show in looking for a woman to join their relationship. I keep doing quotes because they're not in a relationship. I don't care what she says. No. She said they FaceTime all the time. They talk on the phone. And she's understanding that they're 10 hours away. And so that's why they can't see each other. She lives in Iowa or whatever. And she feels like it's not safe for, her black man. That was like not a real burp, but it was burp. Her black man to come there. And she don't want to deal with that. But yeah, she thought it was safe enough to take her black children there. So it doesn't really make sense to me. It makes sense in her head. She was a load of freaking contradictions. But let's go through her expectations of this relationship and what she has settled for. She said she's not settling. She feels like she's in a good space. That's her man. And she's happy with the way it is. And she's okay. And she knows that he's all about her and she's all about him. And she's about to leave within 6 months to relocate again because she realized moving so far away was not good for her relationship, and she thought it was okay, even though she's saying she's okay with being celibate. But she's not okay with being celibate because she just had sex last August with her baby daddy, and obviously her man's not okay with being celibate because he just had sex, or he has sex with women. She doesn't know how often, she doesn't know how many, because she said it's not her business. They don't concentrate on that, and so she don't need to ask him the information, right? So, she's not seeing this man, right? She also said he's a provider, and Kendra's like, okay, so he sends you money, and she's like, oh yeah, when I ask, he'll send me money, and she's like, well, how often do you ask? And she's like, oh, I don't ask that often. So Kendra's like, so he doesn't really send you money? And she's like, when I ask, and I don't really ask him because why does he have to send me money? So how is he a provider? I mean, providers provide financially. Like, that's why you say, oh, he's a great provider. We're talking about finances. And if you haven't touched this man in damn near 2 years, what is he providing? Anybody can talk to you on the phone. Anybody can FaceTime you. So, my thing is this, man or woman, these are her expectations, and they're very low, right? As far as I'm concerned, they're to hell. The bar is low. I feel like she's settling 100,000%, and I feel like she might feel like she can't do any better, and she's taking whatever she can get. That's how I personally feel. it can be like different. And honestly, a part of me feel like she might be sending that man money. But let me stop interjecting things into the story. I'm gonna give y'all what I know. But in my head, I feel like she low-key probably sending him money. Anyway, would any of you out there in the world, could you see any instance where this type of situation would be okay with you being either party? And when I say this situation, I mean that this is supposed to be a serious, committed relationship, and she's looking to make it into a polyamorous or polyamory something. She didn't really say, because I know there's like different poly type situations. I'm not an expert, I don't know, but I know more than one. So she's trying to put a woman into the mix, and she says she called Kendra because she feels like that's the fastest way to get someone to bite, if so to speak, because in her area there's not a lot of black people, and there's not a lot of people who's interested in being in a poly relationship, but she's not even in a like double. So I don't understand how she polying when she didn't even see her man. So how you adding somebody into something that you not even in for real, right? Anyway, I digress. I want to know how many of you feel like this would be okay. And I feel like the guy, like the person who is the guy in this situation, I feel like he would be okay with it if he was okay with it, if that makes sense, right? So I feel like anybody who wants to be, this video is mad long-winded, sorry, but I feel like anybody who wants to be in a situation where they don't have to be, I guess, monogamous, and they like the person's company. So this is what, okay, so in one of my previous videos I talked about having a not boyfriend, which I don't have anymore. I had two, now I have zero. Anyway, this is, to me, I feel like he's a not boyfriend, right? He gives her everything, not sex. And I don't feel like it's a relationship, because I feel like she's getting pieces of him and he's doing whatever he wants, and she's on some don't ask, don't tell. But I don't feel like that's a relationship, right? I feel like somebody who's in a relationship, you have more communication, you have open guidelines of what's happening and what's not happening. It's not on some, oh, I don't ask because I don't want to know. You don't ask because you don't want to know because that's not your man. You get what I'm saying? So, I don't know, y'all. I really personally feel like this is not a relationship. It would not be okay with me as the man or the woman. I feel like if I'm in a long distance relationship, we're going to have to see each other at least once a month. You go, I go, whatever. We're going to have to figure it out. And if it's not once a month, once every other month, we're going to have to do some FaceTiming, something. We're going to have to do a lot. Okay? A lot. And I really don't see any man, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't really see any man that would agree to this type of behavior. I feel like a man would be like, not my woman. If they really wanted them to be like their woman, I don't see a man being okay with not being able to see this lady in almost 2 years, her possibly having sex with other people, and on some don't ask, don't tell, and it be like a serious, committed relationship. I don't see it happening. Excuse me. Either way, if I'm the man or the woman, it's gonna be a no for me. Let me know how y'all feel about it. This shit's hitting 9 minutes. Alright, y'all. I'm gonna probably speed this up, and I know I'm talking kind of fast anyway, but we'll see. Anyway, y'all, let me know how y'all feel about it. Would either position be okay with you? And tell me why or why not. And yes, it's a long video. I am so sorry, but I love y'all, and I had a lot to say today. Alright, bye.